First trip without the kids and Jen. Just me walking around the airport at midnight. Oh, it's pretty cold. There's actually a shuttle bus, but I missed it. And the next one will take 45 minutes to come. So I've decided to wait and save $5. I can see the sign in the distance. Oh, it's quite a long walk. I just checked into the hotel, safe and sound. Let me see how can I put this. Looks pretty clean. There's free Wi-Fi and enough space for my luggage. Oh, it's pretty shack. Nice, beautiful morning in Auckland. It looks like it's gonna rain soon. I didn't sleep very well last night. I'm not too sure why, but I woke up really early this morning. Now it's time for me to go pick up my car. This is my ride for the next few days. We've picked up our groceries from the supermarket next to the hotel. Now we are gonna get some camping food and some lunch. Gotta eat some ramen before the hike. Oh, thank you. Alright, thank you. Extra eggs.
There's a soul. And the golden waves come home, golden waves towards home. I get to you, Christine cry. There's one thing she don't need, she knows it's one way down the way. I get to you. Even only one cent, Charlie to kill him. He grew up to be a young man's queen. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn here, look the other way?
Oh, quite tired. Let's try a $4.20 cheeseburger. It's quite nice.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations.
First 6 minutes and 18 kilometers. Then I drove over 400 meters on this super curvy road. So tired now. Right now 1.2 kilometers. Yay!
Running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing a song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong.
You have arrived.
Seafood chowder with some garlic bread. This is where I'm staying for the night, the Plateau Lodge. Cozy little place. This is it. It's now 8:25 and I'm leaving the lodge. Actually, I couldn't sleep since about 6 a.m. Yeah, I couldn't sleep very well last night. I think I was too nervous about the hike. Last meal in civilization. It's the start of the Tongariro Northern Circuit. All the best. And so it begins. The sun came out. Very good. It's a lot warmer now. Just past Taranaki Falls. Somehow this route doesn't take me directly to it. I ended up walking over and can't get a good view of the entire fall. Hopefully on the way back I'll get to see it again. Can you see the snow-capped peak behind me? I think I've done most of the climbing for the day. This is at one of the highest elevations according to the map. Maybe I should have used two hands instead of trying to film this. Oh, fuck. Okay, I gotta stop. Made it. There's a toilet here at the junction to the Taman Lakes Came at the right time, and luckily it's not 2:30. Not sure if you can see other people going up the hill to see the upper Taman Lake. Oh, it was a super steep climb. Super windy as well. Doesn't get much better than this. Now the trail is quite empty, as you can see. I think most of the day hikers, they have gone off. They went to Taman Lake and then they are heading back. So now on the way to the hut, it's actually pretty empty. Most of the people who's hiking the circuit has already gone on ahead of me. It's great. Wet. The terrain just opened up. Just now we were in a valley. Now it's quite flat. That's Mount Naruhoi, or Mount Doom in Lord of the Rings. Heard there might be snow on the trail today. Still feeling pretty good. Just had a chocolate caramel. This was the one they gave me on the flight from Sydney to Auckland. Yum yum. Oh, quite tired. Still left about 5.5 km. Yeah. Rest my feet. Air it. I'm sure I was very anxious before the hike. Now that I'm actually on the trail, it's strangely very, very relaxing. Everyone should try this.
She's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without.
The clouds following me from behind now. They are very slow. I haven't seen anyone in the last 1 hour. That's how we've been walking through. It's quite empty. This looks like some old riverbed. Some pretty strange plants growing between the rocks. It's crazy how they can survive. I found my meat rock here, but it's a gigantic version of it. Ta-da! Oh, my first sighting of people after maybe 2-3 hours. Actually, I'm very tired. Alright, I finally reached the old Waihono hut. Let me go take a look. We are less than 1 kilometer from the main hut. This place is so much colder because it's in the shade. Aha. Pretty cool. So this hut was completed in 1904 and it remains the earliest known example of a recreational mountain hut in New Zealand. Oh, I can see the hut in the distance. Can you see it? Whew. I did it! Yay, the first hut for today. Woohoo! Although, unfortunately, I have to stay in a campsite, but still glad to make it. Oh, gotta walk down this lonely staircase. Everyone was hanging out at the hut. I hope I won't be the only one camping. Lonely staircase. The campsite is next to the river though. Just gotta find a good spot. Yeah, I saw Haley's video. She crossed this bridge.
Crashing in the ocean from way above. Got the music in you, baby, tell me why. Got the music in you, baby, tell me why. You've been locked in here forever and you just can't say goodbye.
Alright, the tent is set up. With my comfortable quilt and pillow and sleeping pad. Boiling some pasta first. Oh, it's actually very cold. Trying out wilderness stew. Sorry. Real meals, wilderness stew. Kind of bland. I added a cup of elbow in, but I tasted it before I added the pasta. It was bland too. But okay lah. So hungry, everything tastes good. It is very hot. Not bad. Cozy. Good. Nice way to end the day. Good morning. Slept pretty well last night. The quilt kept me very warm. In fact, I actually sweat a bit, even though it was really cold. Like any part sticking out would really feel the bite of the cold. Yeah. See the setup. That's my food bag and some knickknacks. The simple happiness of a hot bowl of noodles in the morning cannot be overstated. Okay, we're all packed up and ready to go. I was a little bit slow now, it's 8:40. Going back to the hut to fill some water before we head off and start the hike. There's been a change of plan. A German hiker told me that tomorrow it's gonna be raining and it's probably impossible to do the crossing. So it looks like I have to push for a big day today. It will be about 20 kilometers. So I'll have to skip Oturi Hut and push on to the next one. But this does mean that I may have to stay 2 nights over there because I don't have any other accommodation lined up after I go back to Waka Papa. Trail looks very different today. We're hiking the woods. We exited the woods. There's a little clearing and what an amazing view. First climb of the day. First thing, the 163 meter ascent. View is great though. I'll show you. We descend into the woods again. Then later I think there's another big climb. We have descended into the valley right now and across the river. It's quite fast flowing, as you can see. I came out from the woods. How different the vegetation on both sides are. This is the rock side going up the hill where we come from. Lush green forest. Oh, it's damn bloody steep. Nice open section after climbing up the hill. It's like a plateau. This is not a very smooth pen, but okay. I'm trying to dry my towel. Chinese Superman. I think it should be dry by the time I reach my next rest. Almost hit the marker. This barren land is a perfectly formed spider web. Oh, and I'm in the middle of the hardest climb so far. Just hit a flat spot. There's like a rock garden here. Smell full from here. We have reached Oturi Hut. Otoriri. This is where I should have stopped today. But now I gotta Head to the next hut. Both peaks are visible here. Pretty beautiful. Today is quite hot. I'm down to my base layer. Kind of reminds me of Scotland, the rocks. Just stones, stones, and more stones. Just escape the rocks. Eating some chocolates before tackling one of the biggest ascent this trip. This is where it just came from. I'm not sure if you can see the one there. Now we have to go up, 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 up. Yeah, on this way, I think. I stopped halfway to put on my rain jacket. It's just too cold and windy. Let me turn the camera over. Don't fall down. You see the little stream there? That's where I stopped for chocolate. Plenty more to go. See bits of snow on the way up. Nearing the top. Not really near the top yet. I've never felt such strong winds before. We reached the first piece of flat ground. You can see some snow, a waterfall, also some volcanic activity. Steep climb. The volcano smells like egg. It's a typical sulfur smell, but not too bad. Oh, long way up. Oh, I just slipped on some blue scree. Oh, you can see my legs. I'm so slippery, I almost couldn't stand up. The source of the waterfall. Need to get to that peak. That will be the last one. Look at this view. I think this is the Emerald Lake. This is the junction where the Tongariro Northern Circuit intersects with the Tongariro Alpine Crossing, which is a day hike. As you can see here to my hut, there's still another 2 more hours to go. Really feel like you're in the high mountains with the snow. Getting nearer now. Break before the last steep climb. There's actually 2 other lakes here. And there's the climb. just now when I was on that very steep slope towards the top, right? It suddenly got very windy, and it was like white out. And then the screen was extremely slippery near the top. It was very loose and there was snow. And for a while I was really panicking. Yeah, it was quite scary. Yeah, and then when I reached the top, it was completely white for a while and there was nobody around. Yeah, so yeah, I stayed behind a signboard for a while and got my bearing. And so after that, suddenly the cloud cleared and I was able to get a shot of the red crater. Didn't dare to spend too much time up there though. So on the summit, I hid behind a signboard just like this. Look at the weather now. I'm glad I cleared the crossing. Met two girls who are going up just now. Hope they'll be alright. These three toilets along the crossing are the smelliest and dirtiest. Yuck. I think there's too many tourists. And now the crossing is completely white. I really don't know how those kids are gonna manage. Especially going down the ski slope on the other side. Coming down the other side, there's some steps amongst the lava. This floor is lava after it has solidified. Look at all that. Oh, anyway, the two girls turned back. Lucky. If not, they'll be in serious trouble. Make you think she needs it. But that's so weird. Just like that, it's a bit warm again. See, just now I had to pull my fleece plus my rain jacket. Now it's quite warm. We have about 4 kilometers to go. We'll reach about 8 p.m. if I don't keep stopping. Made it down from the mountain. Completely white out now. It's better to feel pain. Anyway, even if it was there, you won't be able to see the peak from there. The opposite of love's indifference. Need to follow this tree. Can't believe I'll say this, but I actually missed the boardwalk. No fun picking through the rocks all day. Nearing the end. Last 1+ kilometer. Less than 2. Been a nice cruise. Mostly smooth, groomed trail. No big rocks. Yeah. Strangely, I feel less tired than yesterday. Yesterday, the second half, was really lethargic. Maybe I didn't sleep so well before that. I can see the hut up ahead. Finally, our destination to Turkish land. This is damn delicious. I'm not just saying it because I'm hungry. It's really good. I'm sitting outside because it's too warm in the hut. I wasn't so full after the first pint. This Radix barbecue beef is pretty damn good too. Like, really quite good. Added some pasta in as well. After a night of rain. It's about 6 in the morning now. The crossing will be impossible to do today. My bunk last night. Hello. Money. Okay, let me show you how the toilet looks like. So this one is not the nicest, but it's not the worst as well. It's pretty average. So the stalls are pretty basic. Got some toilet paper. It's available at all the toilets. And a simple toilet seat. Sky is clearing up for the first time today, but we're still expecting some rain tonight. I missed out on Soda Spring yesterday because I was too anxious to get to the hut. So now I'll take a walk, find the source of this spring. This is Soda Springs. I have reached Soda Springs. Somehow I feel very spiritual here. Raining now, quite heavily, I might say. I wonder how those two guys are. Probably thinking they don't need to shower after this. I'm changed out of my wet stuff. Warm now. Okay. These are all my wet stuff. Well, I'll think about how to manage it later. Is out for the first time in a couple of weeks across the crossing, so everyone is heading up there now. Okay, it's more or less packed up, just need to keep the tent. Last night it was really windy, like very windy, and it was raining heavily at some point, but I slept very well. I slept 11 hours. Initially I didn't know how to stitch down the quilt properly, and it was very cold. I was shivering even though I was wearing my down jacket. But after I got it down properly, and I slept fine. Slept for a total of 11 hours at the very least, and I feel really good now. I'm the last one to leave here today. Just taking my time since I'm just doing a short hike out to the car park. I think today is only about 7 click, 3 to 4 hours max. And the weather is good. I'm gonna show you the hut. So this is the Mangati Popo hut. It will be the first hut you come to if you're walking in the clockwise direction. Okay, it's pretty typical. Some benches and tables outside. You can have a meal. Some benches. Usually people put their shoes and boots out here. This is the ranger's office. They don't stay on site here since it's pretty near to one of the car parks. So they will just hike in the morning. And our ranger is Sam. He's a really nice guy. Okay, come in, see no boots or outside shoes in hut. Okay, the benches are up right now because I think the ranger just cleaned the place, the fireplace. We have some gas stoves, fresh water. It works by a pump like this. Okay, and the accommodations are pretty basic. So I think this is like 3 on top and 3 below, and a bit more here. This is the bigger room. On top you have a drying rack over the fire. It does keep things dry. My very wet pants were dry this morning. Just took a tumble in this mud wall there, coming down. It's really slippery. Oh no, bend my toe. Last day today is the last day. Use hands and feet up here. Today the trail is a bit like a skating rink, very slippery. You can see the end point now. Looks like the trail is improving with some boardwalk here. The end point is just in the distance. Looks like it may rain a little bit later, so I'm glad I'm done. We're in the home stretch. A bit of a drizzle now though, but it's okay. In the end, I didn't go to the Ranaki Falls. They will have added 40 minutes one way, and I think I'd rather go for lunch now. That's the chateau. All done. Just need to go pay my hut fees and go get my car and lunch. Back at Changi Airport. The end of the trip.
Clap along if you feel like a